Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a longer video that I'm super excited about because we are gonna be discovering Plave, and this time I'm actually gonna pronounce their name correctly. So we're gonna be discovering Plave. I was so surprised to see Plave on Dingo because I think they're still a very young group, but I'm so excited, especially for them because they get to showcase a big chunk of their discography. Dingo is absolutely stunning for that. Like, even people who do not know the band get to really kind of have a really quick deep dive into into the playlist. I've heard a lot about Plave. You know that I am a big fan of VTubers. I'm a big fan of everything that has so much creativity in the virtual space as well. I like virtual idols. Like, that is something that has always fascinated me. And then like a couple of months ago, YouTube recommended me some compilation of this band that I've never heard about before at that point. And they were so funny. They were so funny, so clumsy, so cute, and just so endearing. And then I figure out that that's Plave. Since then, I was really eyeing for the opportunity to really look more into them and kind of introduce them to my audience. So excited that it is today. I don't know how about you, but every single time this season comes around, the January, the February, my mood just gets so blue. I don't know, I'm just so sluggish. I have to fight for every single piece of serotonin that I can get. And you know what? I figured out what is the best way to really get it. And that is the tiny little affordable cute mini hauls that really are going to pick up your mood, because all you're going to think about is waiting for that package to arrive. And that gets us to today's sponsor. So one thing that I really do not know how to do properly is to treat myself. So this time Temu was kind enough to treat me instead. I've got this little mini haul of a lot of cute things, including a lot of K-pop orientated stuff. So let's look at it. So you can access them very easily through their app, and actually for the new app users you can get $100 coupon bundle, and you can get one of the following items just for $1. So let me show you what I've got. So as a gamer since childhood, of course, and the game console was the first one to get. It's in baby blue. It's absolutely adorable and reminds me so much of my childhood games. Then I got this little holo binder. I am super into this style recently, and I like that it is so attachable to absolutely everything. The inside is so cute. It has a lot of little trinkets with it. So definitely bring it with me on the next trip. And then this LED clock behind me for the videos. I got 2 hats because it's still pretty cold in here, and this keychain, the G-Dragon, he has come back so soon, and I absolutely cannot hoard enough keychains, very obviously. I got these G-Idol cards from my favorite year from them, combined them into this little frame. I've got Korean grammar. You guys, I'm trying to get back into my learning of Korean, but it's really tough, so I hope this is gonna really help me. And I've got this Baby Monster, a little binder for cards, and I've got Ahi version, which got me super excited. And lastly, a little bit more merch and this cute little pastels. This little haul absolutely saved my serotonin levels this spring because I absolutely desperately needed that. So thank you so much, Temu, again. And if you guys liked any of those products, or you would like to check even more, then definitely click on the link down in the description, and you're going to get all the information that you will need. And now, without any further ado, let's get to the video. I also really want to thank all the Plave fans that were tagging me all over the social media. They were on a Twitter, they were on my Instagram, they were absolutely everywhere. So I really appreciate to bring this into my attention because I'm super excited to see this. Let's go.
안녕. What's up, Dingo? Dingo. Woo. 안녕하세요. Killing Voice. 안녕하세요.
네, 인사드리겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 우리는 플레이브. 네, 저희 플레이브가
Their rigging is insane. I've talked to a couple of my clients that are VTubers and a couple of my friends too. Their rigging and like the perfection of their models is incredible.
9월 3일 미니 3집 칼리고 파트 1으로 컴백했는데요.
So for everyone just discovering them, I have this open so I do not butcher any names. I know some of them, but again, do not want to butcher anything. That is Yejun on the left. Then we've got Bambi, of course. And then we've got Hamin.
이렇게 킬링 보이스에 초대받아서 노래를 들려드릴 수 있게 되었습니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Then the cute little blondie is Noah. And then we have Elmho. So, hopefully not butchering any names. I'm going to keep this open so I do not forget about any. I'm going to keep this open so I do not forget about anything. And let's go.
네, 오늘 플레이브의 노래와 그리고 저희들의 매력을 아주 제대로 보여드릴 건데요. 모두 빠지실
volume up.
준비되셨나요?
예! 일단 저는 준비됐습니다.
나도. 좋아요. 네, 그럼 첫 곡으로 저희의 시작이자 지금의 플레이브를 잊게 한 곡 기다릴게 들려드리겠습니다. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
왜 그래요?
Like, look how their models overlap too. I'm not gonna geek out about this. I will try not to, I promise. But I think their fans will understand why I do. It's freaking amazing. It's absolutely incredible.
담비 준비됐어요? 네. 목 풀었어요? 네.
Like, the company are wizards.
Let's go. Let's go.
What an opener from Bambi. It's such a pretty place to start at, and it's simpler to go directly to register than trying to climb into it. So having an onset like that is actually perfect. And it's such an effective way of opening the song, right? Everybody's jaw drops. You had a little fluctuation. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just listen to this one more time. Oh yeah, you can hear that flip through the vocal break there. Like, you can hear the very pronounced flip there.
Hello. 요즘 어때? 그래 여전히 널 그리고 내 수백 번씩 준비한 birthday 아무 일도 없이 지나간 걸 Hello. 말은 못하고
He's doing that little restriction into the air. It emphasizes a little huskiness if you have some. It can emphasize it. It's kind of quite a lot of air mixed in. It's not even half and half. It's quite a lot of air. But because you do a little modulation with the throat, it's a you create an extra pressure there. You can hear it from a lot of rock singers very, very often.
내 감정을 숨겼어 별 의미가 없잖아 널 향한 나의 마음이 점점 커졌어
So you know that these two guys are probably going to be handling those higher registers. I'm not saying that nobody else will, but you can tell that they are absolutely delegated to that sphere.
기다릴게 너의 그곳에
I just remember, yeah, I loved Noah probably the most last time, right? Like Bambi too, but Noah had something for me quite a lot. Look at that, like listen to that onset. That is such a clean onset to that tone.
기다릴게 너의 그곳에 내가 닿을 수 있게 기다릴게 너의 곁에
He's modulating that consonant so beautifully. He's really using that consonant its best.
내가 숨쉴 수 있길 매일 이렇게 난 늘 혼자 말할래
You can tell that he has a very strong like chest and mixed register. In his head, he is a little bit more airy in compared to Bambi. Hamin? Yejun. Hamin? I think it's Yejun. Yeah. So much more stronger those head registers. But again, you've got positions, you've got strengths, and that is exactly what I love about like bigger bands, because you can see the position of everyone and their absolute strength, but they also do change the positions quite often to kind of challenge, which is also good. It was Yeojun. Okay, sorry.
Wait for you. Wait for you.
This is hard because I do not see his face while he's doing that. It sounds a tiny bit pushed.
Wait for you.
Wait for you. Wait for you. It's such an awkward placement too. Wait for you. It gets in this like really bright placement. Wait for you. But it's the word. Wait. Wait. It gets really whiny if you think about it, right? I think it's actually really good there. Wait for you. But it's it's uncomfortable.
Wait for you.
No, I actually like it. I listened to it one more time. I like it. It gets quite whiny. It's in a placement where it's starting from the front, so you're gonna get that whininess in, but he's going very directly for the tone.
Wait for you.
And he's supporting it really nicely. Good job.
이렇게 난 늘 혼잣말을 해. Always.
See, his upper register is actually pretty nice. It's not falsetto, it's still a head voice, but it has quite of a clean tone in it.
기다릴게.
Ooh, pretty harmony. Just a little tad of it. Wait for love, wait for love.
우린 참 어렸었지.
I actually really like this song. I like that they're leaning very pop rock. And, you know, everyone always makes fun of like a camp rock era, you know what I mean? But they are recreating that timeline in the best way possible. Like they're doing like the true teen pop rock. And I haven't heard that in like a true form for quite a while.
저 글들을 담기엔 모든 게 서툴렀지. Yeah. 뜨거웠던 숨만 꿈이 되게 내 심장에 불을 지폈어. 날 멈출 수 없도록 떨어져가는 폭포처럼 내 몸을 던졌어. 그 속에 피어난 flower.
He actually started dun, 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 dun. From such a light headphone space to just drop into that rap.
어느새 우리 지고 있어 그곳으로.
Ooh, ga. Those little almost staccato tones were so nice.
끝이 없는 midnight sunshine 반복되는 highlight.
He had really good fluctuation between those registers. Like really from that mix, beautifully blended. It was kind of like a head mix blended down into the chest.
Wait for love, wait for your love, wait for love, wait for your love. 거짓말이라도 믿을게. 영화 같은 스토리의 끝에. Wait for.
Good. A little bit of a vocal flip there. A tie at the very end of it. I know. Now like all the memories are rushing absolutely back to me. Noah. Oh my God. I know why he stole my heart.
I wait for your love. 사계절이 되어줘 my Venus. 거짓말이라도 믿을래. 황홀한 이 여정의 끝에.
네, 저에게 음악방송 첫 1위를 안겨줬던 Wait for Love 들려드렸습니다. 네, 여기는 킬링 보이스 스페셜 호스트 플레이브입니다.
I love that song. Wait for Love. I've got a couple of them. Pump Up the Volume too. Really, really enjoyed that one. I kind of discovered them, I think, at the same time. Wait for Love and Pump Up the Volume. But maybe that's why they have just such a key place in my heart.
자, 다음 곡은요. 요즘 테레에서 가장 핫한 아스트림의 외계인들이죠. 누구죠? 바로 저희가 부릅니다. Let's go! Pump up the fire! Let's go! Dingo! 감사합니다.
Puppies.
자, 다 같이 펌펌.
Unruly puppies.
처음엔 난 아무것도 몰랐어 널 향해 심장이 뛰고 있단
A little texture on purpose, but very well done. Very demure, not too much. He's not modulating to the uncomfortable place. He's just adding really tiny texture on top of that. And his voice complements that texture very nicely.
널 향해 심장이 뛰고 있단 걸 돌이켜 봐도 정말 서툴렀던 거야 우물쭈
For the rapper, he has nicely, like rappers usually know how to utilize the power of their voice, but that was so nicely supported. Da, 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 da. Like you can hear every tone being like really nicely scooped, and it's in a pure chest, so it's really comfortable too.
봐도 정말 서툴렀던 거야 우물쭈물 망설였다 난 그만 짜릿한 이 순간 바래왔던 이 느낌 바보야 네 얘기란 말야
Great climb into that mix. It was not the same melody. I apologize, but but similar climb.
바보야 네 얘기란 말야
Already on that. It's in the same register, so everything up to that chest, and then that is already mixed, and you can hear the change in the tone and quality there. Such a jump.
딩고 듣고 있지?
많은 사람 중에 너
Again, such a good onset from Noah. He knows his consonants. Ooh, I would love to teach him. This is the first thing that I drill into heads of every single student that I have. Like, know your consonants. It's like, do you remember the America's Top Model when they were like, oh, know your angles, know your light, know your light. And I'm like, know your consonants. The consonants are so helpful to you when you are having really difficult onsets to the tones. My, na, ba-da-da-da-da. That consonant, whatever it is, you have weak consonants. They are much harder. Then you have nasal consonants, M, N. And then you have boom consonants, P, B. All of them kind of like work differently a little bit, but to your favor. They are kind of like the anchor for everything that is about to follow after them. So it's really important for you to never have like really weak consonants. Just like whatever it is, I'm going straight to the vowel. No, the consonant is going to support that vowel. It's going to make things much easier for you.
하나밖에 안 보여 많은 사람 중에
So
너
clean.
하나밖에 보이지 않아 사랑해 말하지 못한 날 이제 난 영이롭게 전할래 내 맘 그곳에 기다려준 너에게 나 말할게 사랑해 이 말을 못해
Bambi has such a strong upper register, actually. He knows how to... I would love to hear him do falsetto, but his head mix already is really, really nice. But still, the onsets that Noah has into the tones, so fearless. Because, to be very honest, it's not something that you like just start with. Like having a really confident onset to the tones, to just directly go for that tone without just overtly thinking if the pitch is going to be correct. Like just having like the direct onset. It's very brave. It's very brave. People take a long time to be comfortable enough to do that. So it's really, really cool.
너를 사랑해 참 오래 걸렸어 진심 어린 네 말 적었다 지웠다 했지 과연 네 맘도 같을까 봐 잠깐 기다리면 돌아오겠지 잠깐 시간 나면 전화하겠지 생각지 못한 결말일까 봐 두려웠었어 이젠 더는 신경 쓰지 않을래 널 두고 나
I can see everyone's strength.
푸른 하늘 마치 눈물 같아 날이 밝아도 결국
Who is the best dancer? I don't like to ask these questions usually because like there's obviously multiple good dancers in a group, or who's like the main dancer? That would be the better question. Because when it comes to singing, they're one of the groups that I see how they were put together as a first thought. Like in a lot of groups, I see the afterthoughts. of like who's gonna take what parts on, like kind of like how it developed. So they took a couple of people, put them together, and then as the whole thing progressed, it just kind of crystallized. But with Plave, I can see how the positions were kind of clean from the get-go, and it's very visible what strengths they have, like each one of them. So it is interesting to see. I feel like B2B is one of the groups that was formed very similarly, and it's really rare to see recently because there's so much that it's asked from a group to kind of deliver that the singing positions kind of come very often as a complete afterthought, like a complete afterthought. And with them, I feel like it's been formed very, very early, like very early. Let me know. Maybe it's just my feeling.
하염없이 달려온 기회 속도를 올렸어 망설이다 전부 다 놓쳐버릴까 또
This is a good contrast. He started very airy, and then he went into a full projection.
속도를 올렸어 망설이다 전부 다 놓쳐버릴까 또 일곱 번의 결함은 없을 거라고 끝이 없던 평행 곡선 결국 같은 곳을 지나왔어 좀 더 멀리 멀리 닿을 수 있을까 결국엔 여정에 마침표를 찍을 수만 있다면 마지막
Such a pretty movement between registers, very fluent. Him and particularly, like Bambi can do that as well, but Eunha and Yeojun are two that have such a smooth movement between registers. Like they can opt for a vocal break if they want to, but if they want to go really, really smooth, they're doing a great job with that as well. A little texture. There was a little vibrato there from Bambi.
자,
The
저희 첫 번째
dynamics
미니 앨범
too.
타이틀곡 여섯 번째 여름 듣고 오셨는데요. 다음 곡은요.
Pixel World.
저희의 공식 엔딩곡이죠. 여러분을 저희
How
세계로
fitting.
초대하는 노래 불러드리겠습니다. Come in our Pixel World.
Let's spit 더 있어 날 깨워주는 너의 컬러 너로 인해 나 숨을 쉬어 내 안에 온기를 더해 마지막 퍼즐이 맞춰지고 끝끝내 완성된 픽셀 월드
That little tip, just a little. It was so nice.
참 많이 기다렸지 You know, yeah, yeah 오래도록 꿈꿔왔던 이 순간
드디어 뭐가 됐어요? 현실이 됐어. Dingo
하루 끝에 너와 나 우리 시작을 해 tonight I wanna love, I wanna love in your world
Let's dance.
No one has hiccup.
Hands up 내일 따윈 없지
필요해면 정신.
태워다 let's rock all night
Come in our Pixel World.
Oh, Bambi and his mixing. Da, 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 da. I don't know. There's something about Bambi and his access to his mix. It's very good. It's very natural. Like he feels so comfortable. I again, like one thing that I struggle with the most is that I cannot see their faces because you can read a lot from expressions, position of a face, jaw, and so on and so forth. But Bambi sounds just so relaxed when he goes into his mix.
네, 다음은 정말 많은 분들께서 관심을 주시고 사랑을 주셨던 우리 플레이브의 왜요 왜요 왜 곡을 들려드리도록 하겠습니다.
왜요?
Make you go click click Make you go mad mad Make you go wreck wreck I know 뻔해 정말 왜요 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 왜
Okay, so he has the most like a frontal placement. He has a little bit of a nasality in his voice. You can hear a way, oh, man. But that's allowing him quite good access to the frontal mix. But for him, the way oh, way. It's just exaggerating his nasality so much. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind nasalities. Actually, I don't mind nasal tones. It's such a weird thing that people generally do not heavily dislike them. But I think they're bringing such an interesting color. If you would think about it, probably his color stands out the most because of that slight nasality. It's just so different. It's adding such a pop into the final sound.
I don't wanna hear anymore.
Ooh.
저한테 왜요 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 왜 I don't wanna fear anymore.
Ooh, pretty. Actually, I like that passage. Damn, he has such a good voice for a rap.
Make a friend 안에 모두 모여 여기로 멋소 아는 shaker 멋소 위엔 brother 놈들은 뭐야 너 집에 안 가
What was that?
Tell me what you want 너 보여줄게 Oh tell me what you do I'll be around Lex Wow
Little chicken sound from Noah.
Watch me ooh Watch me ooh
A lot of aspiration. Watch me, ooh. A little aspiration after that.
Watch me ooh Watch me
Ooh, that was beautiful variation. The first one was ooh, ah, 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 ah. And we went higher.
Watch me Ghost getting big
Ooh, ah. Ooh. That tickled something in my brain. That was such a gorgeous ad-lib, actually. Ooh, and I loved that variation of that. Ooh, so pretty.
Gold on my neck, shining 24/7. They call me mad. Ghost getting bigger. Gold on my neck, shining 24/7. They call me mad, honey. 백이든 백이건 상관없이 I get it all 원하면 다 일어나가. Why so serious? Goddamn. 시간은 그물린 땀방울 뒤에 우린 고급지게 놀아. Play, boo.
That was a clean diction there.
Watch me, ooh.
Okay, I love this song. Where was this? Where was this? Because I love this genre. Kind of like this thing is kind of my thing. And ooh, I didn't know they have something like this as well. This is so out of their, maybe it's not, but for me, this is so out of the fashion of the things that I heard from them. But I love this. Ooh, this is down my alley.
Watch me, ooh. Watch me, ooh.
By the way, that that hand movements, when you're so intricate with your pitch and that kind of like a little descent and you're working with such a small tones, the tiny hand movement is such a mood. We all do that. We all do that. We all do that. It's almost mandatory. I love that variation. It's so
Watch
fun.
Me였고요. 이번 곡은 Dear Plave.
Dear
플레이브한
Plave.
노래예요.
Please are you are please. The fandom, right?
I feel so special. 아침에 눈을 떴을 때 나의 옆에서 my treasure. 네가 있다는 게 그저 꿈만 같아.
You know what? Fandom songs are some of my favorite songs. I've heard fandom songs from many bands like 17, Stray Kids, Atis too. Live, they're incredible. Honestly, I heard fandom songs from Monster X and Atis live. There's something about the fandom songs. A lot of people find them cheesy, and they are cheesy. And whatever. So what, they're cheesy. I don't care. There's something packed in those songs. It's like a little bit of a magic, a little bit of a like kind of inner understanding between just the fandom and the artists. I think it's so intimate and so pretty. It's not for the charts. It's not for, you know what I mean? It's not for the song to overperform and shows. And if it's such an intimate thing between the artist and the fandom. And that's why I love fandom songs. It's some of my favorite songs actually out there. Mixing that air a little again.
Be my playlist, 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 whole life. Be my playlist, 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 I pray.
Ooh, look at that movement in the upper head. He's so intricate and precise with the...
Playlist, playlist, I pray.
Yeah! We got more harmony here too.
Playlist, 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 call me up always by your side.
Ah, so cute.
진짜로 한 거예요?
진짜 하고 있어.
와우.
I really would like to know if he's whistling it for real, for real. I cannot whistle, by the way. I tried since my childhood, but
정해졌던 운명
너라고는 확신했어 꿈이 아니라면.
내 손을 잡아줘 바로 지금 플레이브 사랑한다.
네, 플레이. 이거 우리 얘기입니다.
that was cute.
Feel like I'm Hollywood star. BGM은 nothing. 내가 불러. 내 앞에서 right here. 지금만 줘.
He's a good rapper. I enjoy him as a rapper quite a lot because even though I understand absolutely nothing from what he says, the message is still delivered and he's interesting to listen to. Like there's no flatlining in his delivery. There's just not everyone has to be like hyper animated, but he does have levels of that there as well. He has interesting kind of like adaptation from the natural speech intonation here and there. He's playful, a little cheeky, and I like his tonal quality. I love that his voice is actually so descended when he raps, and there's a little bit of a tiny little hint of huskiness. I like it. He cries here and there too. For example, he is much more animated. He's a little bit more hyper with it. Right? He reminds me a little bit of a Hong Jung from Matisse. But it's just it's both of them have something. It's good that they're complementing each other. Even though the tonal qualities are quite close, if you listen to that, like tone qualities close, but the delivery and style quite different. Oh, belt it, let's go. That was nicely belted. He put a little bit of a texture there. One thing about Plave songs though, they're so comfortably composed. And I think they're composing them themselves, let me know, but it's making sense. The most comfortable songs that you see for the artists are usually self-composed, or they do have a hand in it. They didn't have to compose the whole thing, but they do have a hand in it because they do know what they handle and what they can handle and what's going to be comfortable in live singing as well. And Plave songs are actually really, really comfortable. I would be super happy if someone would like give me a playlist of Plave to sing. I would be like, oh, hell yeah, that's nice. That's good. That's really, really, really nice. You know, there are some songs that you're given as a singer. You're like, oh my God, no. This is not going to be nice. It's not going to be comfortable. But Plave songs, pretty comfortable. They're written by someone who's thinking about a singer. Ooh, there was a singing on the... What was the riff? That was a great agility in that head voice. I think I'm not hitting it correct. Anyways, very nice little riff up in that upper register. And also the register had a little bit of a weight. From what we've heard before from him, that was very airy. But this was quite tucked in. It had a little bit of weight. It was a clean tone. That's where the agility there was really nice. Oh yeah. Much more riffs than this one. I should start to do that on my videos too, like, welcome everyone. Ah, cuties, look at them. Ooh. A big chin.
한편의 영화가 끝나도 끝이 아닐 거라고 주인공은 너야 속에 너만
We love the big chin.
막이 내리고 별빛들이 쏟아질 거
Chins are great for live performances. I have a good question though. How are they gonna perform live? Do they perform live? Will they perform live? Because I remember the last time I've heard about like a live performance, but it was not Virtual Idol. It was Hatsune Miku, and she was just projected somewhere. I think a lot of people were expecting much more from that, but their company is quite creative with technical solutions and stuff. I really want to know how they're going to perform live. I hope they will. I hope that it's just something that they're going to figure out. They're going to bring something really cool and creative. If they had or something already has been kind of put out, let me know. Let me know, because I think that would be really cool to have like a live performances, like a live concert with some sort of technical solution. I know there's a lot of things that can be done with light and I think mirrors or something like that, and just like a tilted screens. Like there's a lot of things that can be done. Or the way Ado is also performing as well. She's just performing as her shadow. I don't know. Let me know. It would be so cool because they have so much catchy songs that I know that like people in the arena, like in a concert, that would be great. I would go. I would love to see it.
엔딩 크레딧에는 너와 나뿐이야 끝나지 않은 이야기는 계속돼 우리의 영화를 시작해
They also eye tracking is so good.
어딜요? 벌써 킬하러. 여기 Killing Voice Dingo? Right here?
그래, 바로 우리가 그곳에 왔다. 민호야, 가자.
Yes sir. 어디 갈까 고민하지 마. 너무래도 난 충분하니까.
A little modulation. Da 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 da. Little crowish modulation there.
있잖아, 진짜로
있잖아. Well, he kind of nailed those hiccups. He's doing the most hiccups out of the whole, like, and cries from the whole band. Nice dip. I actually like this. It feels a little experimental. It's kind of like a very fun little atypical song, but there's a lot of vocal stuff going on. I wish I could like dwell into every single detail that they're doing, but it's a vocal playground, this one for sure. It's a little hiccup. He does likes those cries and hiccups quite a lot. He plays them a lot. That projection, there's no sound held back. Everything is just projected perfectly forward. Bambi's great at that. Noah and Bambi, their projection is just like...
플레이브 예쁘게 봐주세요.
And a good chance too. Juseyo. I know what Juseyo means. I started to learn Korean like half a year ago, and I had 3 lessons. And then I got too much work, and I did not get to keep up with that. But like I'm trying. I will do my best to continue. But like I know what Juseyo means.
네, 다음은 저희 플레이브의 이번 미니 3집 첫 번째 수록곡이자 처음으로 들려드리는 시티팝 장르의
I'm also trying to learn Spanish now too, so don't come for me. It's complicated. Ooh. One more time.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Did you hear the microdynamic in it though? Like the development of the tone. It was not, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like you hear the micro development of that tone. So cute.
Can I city lights from
Oh, visible flip. Okay.
끝도 없이 유난히 길던 밤 끝에서
All of them that are more heavily into those, it's hard to say because basically everyone is singing. All of them are using quite a lot of their hands, which is really, really good. It also tells me that they're a little bit from the older gen. If you look, not older gen, whatever, but they're not like babies. If you look at a lot of like 5th gen, 4th gen, sometimes too, they're very kind of isolated with their vocals from their body, which is big pity. And it's really difficult to undo very, very often because your brain just kind of isolates two of those things. But utilizing your whole body, singing is a whole body thing. Like you can do it without it, but it's never going to have that oomph, that fullness, that support, that just the projection. Everything is really like singing is a whole body thing. And when I see someone really gesturing, helping themselves with the precision of the hands, doesn't always have to be hands. It's fine. Like a little bit of like a whole body incorporated into that singing. It makes me feel super happy because it means that it's just really coming naturally to them and they're kind of working on that delivery, like with everything, not just here, but like a whole body is contributing to that final sound. It's really cool. You can see it here. It's almost like that little when I have a fast tone like this with my students, I always tell them like think about like having a needle in your head. And you just prick someone with a needle, like a little bit like and it helps with the precision of the pitch. Something about that, huh? Oh, pretty decent.
But I don't know why 이상하리 많지 아름답던 밤. Let's go. Chromatry hips, chromatry hips, chromatry hips. What? Let's go. Chromatry hips, chromatry hips.
Very retro. But I'm into that usually.
자,
I was very into like this retro sound like 2-3 years ago. I was obsessed.
이번 미니 3집 타이틀곡 대시가
It was around the blinding lights, you know. Who was not obsessed with that?
새로운 모습인데 나이스. 안무도
Dash.
진짜 엄청 새로워요. 굉장히 오래 걸렸습니다. 힘들었죠? 네, 힘들었어요. 작곡도 힘들었거든요.
This is the new one.
갈아엎었는지 모르겠습니다.
수정에 수정을 거듭했잖아요.
맞습니다.
그렇죠? 남예준 씨,
네.
혹시 이게 얼마나 힘들었는지 그냥 바로 부르세요.
나이스. 바로요? 네.
I gotta dash, break up the way I'm in my devil. Don't make me mad. I gotta dash, break.
This is why I love Noah. I gotta dash with a little bit of a texture too. I gotta. Also, the way he projects that sound. I gotta dash. It's like he's assaulting you with that sound. It's just like right at you.
Got the way I'm in my devil. Don't make me mad.
That yeah is great for the texture that he's doing.
Fight for peace, never losing these. Place 거침 따위 전에 부위치
Now that is a change of a mood, if you ask me. Damn, haven't expected that from them.
My prime cities, you trap the lead, get it, so slow down. Never repeat it, don't stop for life. Give me that, don't we rock. The question is where you at now, take it easy now. 어차피 정해진 답은 없으니 keep it out.
It's a high octane rap. It's quite high pitched for a usual rap, right? Especially from those two. It's quite high for a rap. It's almost like this is a rap that you can find very often in like a metal stuff.
Never repeat it, don't stop for life. Give me that, don't we rock. The question is
in Prague.
Take it easy now. 어차피 정해진 답은 없으니 keep it all rock. 내게 와줘.
A little growl.
악몽처럼 그렇게 뒤덮인 꿈. Time is freaking running out. I got it.
Beautiful belts. There was a lot of a reverb on that, but
Time is freaking running out. I got
and a little like a hint of vibrato at the very end. Bambi has a really healthy belt, healthy chest, healthy mix. He knows how to develop a tone and sustain it.
dash. Break up the fray. Yeah, I'm in
My devil,
Don't
make me mad.
I got a dash. Break up the way. Yeah, I'm in my devil. Don't make me mad.
Can find him. That it's allowing a lot of texture there. Gorgeous climb up. Ooh. If you would push just a tad more into vibrato, it would be a falsetto. But so pretty. It's just so angelic.
I got a dash. Break up the way. I'm in my devil.
I love that. Like this whole song is so different from anything from them. It sounds like a very like wild mix of like a Queen and like a couple of other things. And I was like, this isn't a typical genre for them, but that is so fitting. And it's like a rock falsetto into it with a doubled voice. Oh, so cool. He's singing the same tone, but in a pure head was almost tapping into falsetto. That would be falsetto. He's right, almost. But they are going with a rock falsetto. Right there.
I got a dash. Break up the way.
Damn.
I'm in my devil.
So cool. And it's also very comfortable placement to be if you know the technique behind it. It's fun. Yeah, he went. Okay, again in that rock falsetto. Damn. Good job. Okay, I have not expected anything like this from them. It fits their voices. It's beautifully composed. It's really fun. The lyrics are funny, I would have to say. Like the lyrics are just like immortal. I bet it fits into their lore though, probably. But ooh, the sound composition, the vocal composition, ooh. That was perfect. That made me so happy. That made me so happy. I love good vocal compositions, and very often they're so freaking boring. But this was so much fun. There was a lot of like also head tips to a lot of ancestors before them from the pop rock community. So cool.
Nice. 감사합니다.
Good job. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. I knew what I'm going into with Plave. I knew that they're good vocalists and good singers, but the variety, the colors, the ideas, the musical ideas, the vocal compositions, all of that is that extra that I haven't even expected and was just a beautiful addition to everything. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a long one. This will be around an hour, probably something under an hour. So if you did watch the whole thing, I really appreciate it. Go check Plave, go check their recent comeback and the entire discography one you added. They're really nice guys, and check out their streams. They're funny. Okay, and I have a very dry humor usually, so nothing like breaks me very easily, like but they're funny. They're actually funny. They're cute and they're funny. So go ahead, check them out. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here's the video that YouTube actually recommends for you, and here are the rest of my K-pop reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time.